As promised, ladies and gentlemen. Well, no stranger with us. No stranger. Come on. Welcome to Ojo Will once again.
Come on.
Early in the season.
Early this season, Tevin Hartman is here. Yes.
Tevin, what's going on?
It's always a pleasure to be in the land of the living. I must say that all the time, man. It's a blessing to be here. Thanks for having me. Fitting me in all your busy schedule. Cause it's soca down the road. It's soca.
No, I see you busy partying before soca season.
No. I mean, sometimes they are kind of, shake it off a little bit to reset with the world and just, get the mind right. So, shake it off, be normal in the space and then come back in and, get your mind right and get your mind focused.
So while you're being responsible, what you're doing in studio? Who you been working with?
This season actually, we started early out the gates. We worked this song that I'm bringing for you all today. I worked with a up and coming producer by the name of Keaton Charles, as well as, I don't know if you know Sheriff.
Yeah,
must know Sheriff. So Keaton is actually the producer behind Earth and Half's Bad Girl. Right. So this season actually, we reached out to him while I was in for Labor Day, because I was out there in Labor Day, big up to Voicey and all two, man. I ended up going out in Labor Day and touching the stage on Vibes at Voicey in Brooklyn. Right. And actually reached out to Keaton and I said, bro, I love the music that he did with Ufan. And me and him also had a song last season called Flatten a Power. So I said, bro, I love the work that I do with Ufan. I feel we should link up and do some music. And he sent me a couple instrumentals, and this one for itself stood out to me. And we're going back and forth with the production, right? We get it. He told me, well, you know what? I'll touch base with Sheriff. Bringing Sheriff on the project, which was a amazing addition to the project, I must say. Not saying that it needed him, but the touch and the expertise is always welcomed. And he come in with it and give it a nice little groove in the middle of the space. And funny enough, Preedy actually is the head writer on this project. He heard it. I was in a session, he heard it. He said, nah, Tevin, you have something here. And we end up doing a separate session. And when we did this session, we just sit down vibes in. Nothing to say, well, we're looking for anything specific, a specific concept. And when the music started to play, the just energy and everything was right. And he actually gave me something on top of it, where now his brother, Zone, would have come and put his 2 cents in the piece. And a writer I've been working with since 2022, I believe, by the name of Philmon. Philo is his name, he's an artist. He works out of Spine Camp.
Right.
He wrote my song, Go Low, that time in. And he actually put a little touch on it too. So everybody put a little touch in the space with myself as well to kind of get the song where it is here right now. And I mean, I'm watching at the song, I'm watching at the offering that we have. And I must say, proud to see the growth from when you know me from a long time traveling, and we continue going up in a forward trajectory, man. And I must say, the project, I love it.
Yeah, but being an artist, right?
Tell me.
You'll be too quiet.
You find so?
I find you'll be tame outside, like you're afraid to talk.
No, you find so, boy?
Yeah, you'll be.
I sure everybody who know me, who listening here right now, would want to know what you talking about.
You're lucky I don't tape like that. You'll be quiet.
Now, when you see me in the backstage, I just be in my own space, in my own zone.
No, I'm not talking about the backstage.
When you see me in the party,
when I see you in the party, you're cool, yeah.
Nah, I can't get trouble all the time, you know. You can't. I understand what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know it has little events that we've been to.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead now. Because you feel like a lion on it, so go ahead. Go ahead.
That we've been to together, and I was just rock back, just taking. But I mean, I get older too, you know. Long time. Loose like goose in the place. End to end. Measure in the party. Now I kinda, because of certain things that happen in life too, I kinda Trevlyn, they come out here for trouble, and that's not what we call.
Yeah, go ahead now, sing yourself.
Yeah, no. I plead the fifth. We can plead the fifth in Trinidad, you can do that? Yeah? I plead the fifth, I don't know. Yeah? You're trying to put me in problems.
Come on, a little bit and wine on Tucci and
I just do that, Trevlyn. I feel, you know what? When you just be seeing me is when I stop whining on a Tucci and I catching myself. I let the alcohol kind of shake off. And then when you turn and you go to do your thing, I just go back and I feel you just miss me. You just miss me when I get on brutal in the place.
We'll take that excuse today. So this is the first time you worked with Preedy and
Keaton. Preedy and his brother, sorry. Zone actually was responsible for a song I did in 2017 called Major Key. This is the first time I'm actually working with Preedy. And I would say this here And I'm glad this is a recorded session, whereas Preedy is one of the artists that first ever lent their hand to me in the industry. Preedy, maybe in 2016, allowed me to be on one of my first ever big stages without knowing me as Tevin Hartman, who the artist is, how far maybe I would be interested in the music, because a lot of people have the fear, especially a lot of big artists, that you might extend a hand here now and the artist who you're extending hand to not serious about it. They just like it for the hype and that's just what it is. And Preedy has been a mentor for me within the industry since I started singing to this day, and has always tell me, Tevin, I say, Preedy, when we're going to do a song together, when you're going to write something for me, I say, bro, we don't rush the process in giving the creativity, but when the time comes, the right time will be there and you would get where you're supposed to get. Because Preedy, for me, is one of the men with the best pens in the industry, and to have a song by him that kind of resonates with me and how I feel, I mean, big up to Preedy for sure for doing that. So this is the first time we work together, sit down and hold our energy and do music together. Second time I'm working with Zone officially. And well, Philmon is family. I'm a writing virgin. I'm a virgin who fixes anything with my writing and all too, and guides me in the right way. So big him up as well, because he's a writer, but he's a great artist as well. He's an artist, and sometimes as artists in ourselves that taking music from other artists, we forget to mention the fact that they are also within the art form of performing as well. So big up Philmon on that and all too. And well, we went home by Kingston, right in St. James. You know that where home is? Right. Mix, record, master. Yeah, so anytime if I don't call the name on the radio today, I ban from the studio. So I make sure I say big up Kingston on the recording and the mixing of the music, man.
Now I hear you calling some years, right? Some dates. Mm-hmm. How long now you started?
So we in 2024, so I would have started maybe, let me say, 2015. So roughly about 9 years, yeah, because I won. That's when I won Millbeats competition. Right. That's when we meet. When I win Millbeats competition on Facebook with the thing, yeah, and then with Anson and everything else here. So 2015, yeah, it's been 9 years, and 9 years of consistent growth, 9 years of consistent learning, and big up to everybody who had a hand in the career so far. And I mean, hopefully we continue to be involved and going up the road with the music, man.
Well, here we are, 2024, heading into 2025.
Come on.
What you have for us today?
Well, we have a song this day today called Darlin. It was written, as I say, by Preedy and Zone and Philmon, produced by Keaton. And it's basically shouting out to the ladies that you would see in an event. Sometimes you don't need to have a long conversation with a woman to tell her how you appreciate how she moves, appreciate how she intertwines, appreciate how she whines. And sometimes it's just simple, you know. Oh, darling, you know. That's just why I want to know. Say, darling, you see you? Yeah. Something about what you doing causing a problem for me here right now. And we had to figure it out. We together. Two becomes one. Figure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tevin Hartman.
Yes.
A song called Darlin.
Come on.
New music.
You're Cause when you fling it back on me, baby, I know you make it look easy, girl. I know this back to some cheesy, but I just know why you leave me, girl. I want you give me that, baby. Wind back cause I know you're not lazy. Girl, you're perfect when that bumper shake. Girl, you're making me say, oh, darling, something in that bumper, girl.
So based on a true story?
Before you say, well, Tevin, sing the tune, let people hear you
No,
sing
not
the
yet,
tune. You
not
ask
yet, not yet.
you
You
ask
hear-
about true stories in the place.
You here with me
That-
for a little while.
And then the problem with the Trevlyn, let us be going into this thing a little nitty-gritty in the place and causing problems in people's life. But yes, it is a true story. When the conversation was had, it is a true story. There has been women out there who is something about that bumper girl. Like, I really couldn't manage.
Remember your memory real good, like elephant. What year that was? I know you could remember when. What was the situation about?
What is it, boss, all the time, man? 2018. I met 2019, 2020. Every year, you know, for the past 6 years. Yeah, every year. It try to put me in problems.
No, that's the idea because
Oh,
from
darling.
2018 to now it can't be every year. Remember we had COVID. So you gotta be careful.
Trevlyn, how you going, brother? You're good. It's a blessing to see you, man.
No, I love this song because now, you know, I have a different avenue to approach.
A woman.
Exactly.
Come on, man. There's always different ways. We can't come with the same thing, you know, because everybody got the same lines. You understand? It's different, it's simple. Darling and a smile, and that is it, you know. Make sure you have a nice smile too, fellas, because if they smile, you know, they can't really, you know. But once you have a nice smile, you'll get you.
So you ready to put on the focus now?
No, well, when you ready, I ready, you know. When you ready, Trevlyn, I ready. Because you're trying to put me in problems.
You want to put in more problems?
Nah, today's Tuesday.
You remember the name?
No.
The name of Darlin?
Darlin is Darlin name.
Can you remember Darlin name?
Darlin is Darlin name, Trevlyn. Trevlyn.
You can't remember Darlin name, man?
Nah, Trevlyn. Trevlyn, what you doing, man? Trevlyn, what you doing, man?
You remember what Darlin had on? It does leave that lasting effect.
It does. It will be etched in your memory forever.
You leave the part, you see how you're putting yourself in more problems. It etched forever, ain't? Yeah, so which means you remember.
No, I remember, Darlin.
No,
Darlin,
because-
big up yourself.
When you leave the party,
Right.
that memory just stick with you. You know?
Correct. It does. It don't leave.
Every event you just meet a Darlin. You know?
Correct. Cinderella in the place.
Every event you always meet a Darlin.
Always. Anywhere you go.
So I want to thank you for singing this song.
Nah. Thanks for telling me thanks. And to the nation, you're welcome that we have this song now. You understand that Trevlyn really appreciates. And is going to use in his new approach.
Big up Darlin, right?
Big up Darlin wherever you stand.
Right, Darlin? From since 2018 to now? Yeah, he appreciates you. You see, he write that song for you and all?
You're trying to put me in problems. And die with the problem this time.
Yes, sir, Darlin, he never write a song for you, you know?
Darlin is for, you know what?
Kristoff, let me hear them focus live. Tevin Hartman, ladies and gentlemen.
Big up you, Darlin, right? All the darlings in Trinidad and Tobago. Not just one, but everybody. All my ladies. Let me go. Huh. Oh, darling. Huh. Something in the bumper, girl. Something. Can't manage. Hear me? I want more than you. Yeah. Come when you fling it back on me, baby. I know you make it look easy, girl. I know this bound to song, but I just know why you leave me, girl. How will you give me that? You see, when I see you in the party for carnival, it's simple, you know. Simple things. Hear me? Oh, darling. Something in the bumper, girl. Can't manage. Not at all. I want more than just your number. You know why? Yeah, why? Girl, you're too sweet. You're the girl of my dreams. That's why I call you Dal. It's simple. I cannot believe how you whole night we only jamming. Huh. Oh, darling. Something in the bumper, girl. Something in the bumper, girl. Yeah, what? Cause So fellas, when you see she, you just sing this here, man. Huh. Oh, darling. Something in the bumper, girl. Can't manage. Cause I see you, girl. Cause when you fling it back on me, baby, I know you make it look easy, girl. I know this bound to sound cheesy, but I just know why you leave me, girl. How will you fling it back, baby? Wind back, cause I know you're not. Girl, you're perfect when that bumper shake, girl, you're making me say, oh, oh, darling, darling. Something in that bumper, girl. Never, I want more than you. Cause you see you. Cause girl, you're too sweet. You're the girl of my dreams. That's why I call you darling. Huh. I cannot believe how you whole night we only. So one more time for you. Oh, darling.
I love the passion behind it.
Yes, passion. I love, darling. I love you, darling. Whoever the darling is, I love you.
Well, I want to thank you for coming out first of all. And second of all, shout out who you have to shout out before you get in trouble.
Shout out to my darling, man. All the darlings out there, shout out, big up all the darlings for sure. Big up to everybody who supported. You're not tying me up today. Big up to everybody who supporting Tevin Hartman, supporting the music. I love all you because it's all who who driving me to continue doing this. You understand? Big up to everybody in the production. Big up to Philmon. Big up to Preedy. Big up my brother Preedy. Big up to Zone. Big up to Kingston. Big up to also the person who did the motion graphics for me, Abigail. Big up to her. And we have more music coming too. Big up Keskies and all too. We have some work coming after the fact. But we're just grateful to be in this space. And so far the people loving the music, you know. They're saying right now is the battle of the darlings in the carnival, you know. Because it's a real darling over there, you know. But you know what? Me the best darling win. And my darling going to win.
Alright. So where can you be contacted?
For sure you can check me on Instagram, Tevin_Hartman, TEVIN_HARTMAN. On Twitter, same thing, Tevin_Hartman. For bookings, anybody interested in booking me for the carnival as well, 358-6482. I say again, 358-6482. We're available, so give me the call and let me come and sing for the darlings in the party now.
Yes, just save it on the darling, ladies.
Trevlyn, may the Lord continue to bless you, right, my brother?
Nothing but love, right?
Love in the house all the time.
Tevin Hartman, ladies and gentlemen.